like I said earlier, a lot of you so-called Christians out here, not going to celebrate this week Thanksgiving. And y'all show where in the Bible is Thanksgiving? Where in the Bible did God say to celebrate Thanksgiving? So I guarantee you, that big mouth woman over there, she's going to celebrate it. Jehovah God. Where did Jehovah God say celebrate Thanksgiving? Where is it? It's nowhere in the Bible. Read Colossians 2:8, please.
Colossians chapter 2, verse 8. Colossians 2, verse 8. Beware lest any man spoil you through philosophy and vain deceit.
Thanksgiving is a philosophy. It's a vain deceit. Why do they say, oh, the pilgrims came and the Indians had a nice dinner? That's all lies, man. That's all lies and deceit. You know it.
After the tradition of men.
After what?
After the tradition of men.
Because God gave no laws saying to celebrate Thanksgiving Day. That's tradition of man. You know it.
After the rudiments of the world.
That's of the world. That's of the devil. Come on.
And not after Christ.
Because Christ gave no commandment saying to celebrate Thanksgiving. That's nowhere in the Bible. 28 verse 50. When you so-called Hispanics out here, y'all the worst. Because during this time, they massacred and murdered millions of your ancestors in the Americas. Millions of them. And y'all gonna celebrate Thanksgiving anyway. Because y'all silly doves. Meaning dumb birds.
Read. Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 50. A nation of fierce countenance, which shall not regard the person of the old, nor show favor to the young.
Because the so-called white man, Columbus, John Smith, Thomas Hunt, they came over here and they murdered and massacred millions of you so-called Hispanics, North, Central, South Americans. They murdered y'all by the millions. Then they had a feast giving honor to murdering you. The Thanksgiving turkey represents the body of the Native American Indian. The cranberry sauce is the blood, the turkey is the body, and the stuffing is the guts. They celebrated murdering your ancestors, you so-called Hispanics. They murdered your ancestors on Thanksgiving Day. They made it was celebrated almost every day. They changed it to one day a year. They celebrated murdering y'all every single day. You know why? Because after they finished killing y'all, they had a feast and gave thanks to him. Look that up right there. And they gave thanks, hold this bastard up. They gave thanks to him, who y'all give thanks to today. All right, read it again.
Deuteronomy 28 and verse 50. A nation of fierce countenance.
They were very violent. The white man was very violent towards your people, you so-called Hispanics of North, Central, South American descent during Thanksgiving. They murdered y'all, especially that bastard John Smith. He had a lieutenant named Thomas Hunt. Okay, Thomas Hunt took many slaves, including Squanto, who he brought over to London, taught him English so he can come over here and translate the language into English to talk to the Indians, to try and negotiate with them. But when Squanto came back to the Americas, his people were gone. He killed them all. There was none left. He escaped back. He escaped from London back to the Americas, and his tribe was gone because the white man killed them. Y'all gonna celebrate Thanksgiving, a day of murder and blood? You out of your mind. Read it again.
A nation of fierce countenance, which shall not regard the person of the old, nor show favor to the young.
They show no favor to the old or the young of the Native Americans. During Thanksgiving, they killed old, they killed young, they did not care. They showed no concern or care for the old or young during Thanksgiving. Read on.
Verse 51. And he shall eat the fruit of thy cattle and the fruit of thy land.
Because the so-called white man came over here, he ate for himself, he ate enough for 10 families. He ate you out of house and home, literally. Stabbing, sword, spear, or starvation. Famine. And you dumb asinine Hispanics are gonna celebrate Thanksgiving when they murdered your ancestors during that time. And say, oh no, well I celebrate it for this reason. Get to me 29. A lot of y'all try to make things up. Thanksgiving Day is about death and murder and destruction. You cannot change it to something else. You cannot do it. If someone killed your mother, God forbid, someone killed your entire family and called it God Loves Day, would it be about God's love? No, it's still about killing your family, you stupid, dumbass, and Negroes. It's still evil.
Deuteronomy chapter 29 and verse 19. And it cometh to pass, when he heareth the words of this curse.
Like y'all do. The Bible's being spoken right now. Y'all laughing like this is a damn joke. But if I were effeminate Drake or man-loving Lil Wayne or drug-dealing Jay-Z, I'd be God to y'all. I'd be a God out here. But while fat-ass Rick Ross, the correction officer, slash actor, slash rapper, y'all don't love me. I have a whole crowd out here. Read on.
That he blessed himself in his heart, saying, I shall have peace.
That's just it. Ah, well, I'm gonna have a peaceful dinner. I celebrate Thanksgiving for my own reasons. Read on.
Though I walk in the imagination of my heart.
That's what y'all do. Y'all make things up. Well, I celebrate Thanksgiving because I do it because of family. You're full of BS. You're full of S. That's nonsense. You celebrate because you're ignorant as hell. And you greedy and covetous. That's why I celebrate. It's just the damn devil on y'all. That's why I celebrate.
That's right.
Read on.
To add drunkenness to thirst.
That's what y'all do. Not only are you drunk in philosophies, now you thirst. You lack understanding. You add drunkenness to your thirst. You're thirsty of knowledge and you're drunkenness in philosophies. You add insult to injury. That's what God is saying. Read on.
The Lord will not spare him.
The Lord ain't gonna spare you though. The Lord is not gonna. That's why a lot of y'all be getting into fist fights, getting locked up on that same day. Because the Most High is not gonna spare you. Read on.
But then the anger of the Lord and his jealousy shall smoke against that man.
I mean, he gonna kill that man, and more.
And all the curses that are written in this book shall lie upon him.
That's why y'all in the ghettos and the slums now. Abortion addicts, killing your babies left and right, tight ass pants on, getting raped, molested, beat up, jumped, robbed, shot up, because you want to do what the hell you want to do. Because you're rebellious niggas out here, that's why. Rebellious and evil as hell. Don't know a damn thing about the Bible.